Perfect. So now we talk about the transformer, timer and photocell, we talked about the wire, we talk about the connector. Now the connector is going to connect to the fixture, so I'm going to talk about the fixture, especially the Garden Light technology. Okay, all of the fixtures that we buy, that we sell, we buy with Cree. The chip is coming from Cree. It's the best worldwide LED company in the world. Okay, so this is what we call the LED board. The LED board have the 3 LEDs. Okay. The LED basically is a microchip. When it receives a lot of heat, it produces so much heat that produces light. Okay, so our LEDs are LED integrated. That's what we call integrated because it's attached to the fixture. There is no bulbs. There is not, halogen or LED bulbs. Everything that we make is integrated. It's important about the board. This is what we call the LED board. What is important? Okay, the LED, since we talk about that they produce a lot of heat, okay, we need to take the heat away from the LED so we can offer you 20-year warranty. If the LED keeps the heat, the LED will die pretty fast. So the way that we design our LED boards is we have a ceramic plate attached to a metal plate. So the ceramic will grab the heat first, pass it to the metal plate, and between the metal plate and the fixture there is a thin, if I can say, like a paper film that we call the thermal pad. The thermal pad is going to grab all the heat from the board and pass it to the fixture. That's why all the fixtures that we have, they have these kind of rings around. Is because the heat, when it touches the metal, is going to start traveling around the fixture and trying to push it out the fixture. That's why we can offer 20-year warranty on the LEDs. It will last that long. Okay, the LEDs normally they are calculated by lumens, not by watts. So food candles, like halogens, after 20 years, our LEDs will maintain 80% of the lumens. When you have an LED bulb, normally after 2 years, they will start going down in power. I don't know if you saw when you install fixtures, that normally, when you have LED bulbs, the LED bulb, when you put the new installation, they look fine. If for some reason one of those bulbs fail and you replace it, when you put the new one, the other 9 fixtures are going to look a little bit different in different color. It's because the LEDs are not halogen. Halogen, normally you turn on the switch and they go off, and that's it. LEDs start getting, dimmer, and dimmer until they fail. Okay, so they start losing lumens, start losing powers. We guarantee, because our technology is one of the greatest in the market, that after 20 years, it will lose only 20% of the lumens. If I translate that, I'm going to use the same example. So we have 10 LEDs fixtures from Garden Light. 10 years later, one of them fail, or you're going to add more to the system. So you bring the new fixture after the other one's been in the market, in the ground for 10 years, and you put it in. That fixture, your naked eye will not recognize which one is the new one and which not, because it will maintain the same lumens, every single one. The naked eye will not be able to see the change. That's our technology. So the LEDs, like I say, they don't like heat, they don't like humidity. Okay, for that reason, our LEDs, they have something that is hanging out, which we call the driver. This driver produces a lot of heat. Okay, the difference between us and the competitors, the competitors put the driver inside the fixture, so sometimes the fixtures are bulky, not as a good looking fixture. But not only that's the problem is you're going to retain more heat inside. Our technology, we put the driver outside, so all the heat that is produced in the LED will be out of the fixture. This driver, like I mentioned before, has one layer of protection, surge protector. If I can grab the driver and I can open it because it's padded, and by the way, the driver is water resistant. meaning it can be even underwater and it will not affect it, okay? In case you have a flood or a lot of rain or something, you don't have to worry that it will get, touched by water. If I can grab the driver and peel it, it will look something like this, okay? This is the driver. We have different drivers, it depends the fixture. But this will give you a raw idea what a driver looks like. Once again, this is what I'm talking about. This is LED technology. This is an device. This has to be protected by the transformers with the surge protector, non-corrosive driver, drum connector, because nobody will dare to put this one outside with the weather that we have, rain, snow, dry season and all that. So we need to protect as much as we can. The driver produces heat, and that's why we put it outside. Okay, the way that we design the fixture is we have what we call our stake. The stake was designed to protect the driver. Even when we talk about that the driver can be submerged in water for any reason, we would like to protect it and not even exposed. And because, ants, insects, lawn companies, they cut the wire, so sometimes we need to protect this part that is very, very important. So the way that we design the stake is when you install the fixture, you're gonna retrofit the wire through the stake, okay? So the driver will be inside and you close it with the fixture. Just to give you an idea how it's gonna look like if I have to install this fixture, it will be this way. I retrofit the wire. I'm sorry. First the cap. So the cap goes through the wire, and that will attach the fixture. Okay. When this is that complete, grab the wire, retrofit to the stake, and the driver will be inside of the stake, and you can install the fixture.